All right, go ahead.
Okay, so
Chat is going off.
I don't know what I just did to my hair. I'm sorry, guys. It's a lot going on over here. A lot. Be quiet. You chat something.
What's this one?
What did Kevin Samuels mean to you? Oh my God.
I wrote this one.
Ugh.
You want to talk about it?
Kevin was a savior. I'm not like Jesus or anything, but I mean just a savior in terms of coming out of my divorce, or in my divorce, I found Kevin and wait, I'm gonna have the mic.
Go ahead.
I'll read them. He just watching his live stream. See, what happened is I was raised a very traditional way.
Let me go use the restroom as you talk to them.
All right. So I was raised a very traditional way, guys, Southern Baptist. And so going through my divorce, it was like a warp of my mind. I never thought I would get divorced. I believed everything that I was raised on, and you can believe everything, try your best, and people can still do what they want to do. And so when I found him and I was hearing women like buck up against him, I'm like, what are you talking about, sis? Like, he's just talking regular. To me, it was no big deal. So when I found Kevin, I was like, I've been raised like this. My father talks like this. The men in my life talk like this.
It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and
I was raised in Christian church and Christian school. So, and I was raised that women are submissive. Women listen to men. Women are this way and that way and this way. And
it's like this and like that and like this and
so to hear him say it and women are confused, it actually, like, even my sister, we talk about it now, like, I actually even have gay friends, gay guys who are friends, like, that supported Kevin Samuels, not for all of that, but they would just be like, yes, their mother, their sisters, the women that they know act and think like this. And so everyone in my orbit, my family, was like, yeah, like, Kevin's talking the truth. So it was
fucking liar. Kevin was not talking any truth. He was using black women, putting on a minstrel show. This son of a bitch got exactly what he deserved. He got shut up. He got shut down. No more of that. So God, since she likes to talk about the Bible, snatched his soul.
Snatched. He wanna dive in it. He wanna dive in his soul.
And took him on because he was talking nonsense. The only truth that I can think of is that men with money are going to do what they want, and their money makes them feel like they can do what they want. No matter if they have a wife, no matter if they have a girlfriend, they have no loyalty. These hoes ain't loyal.
surprising to me to hear that women did not like him. Because I was like, this is basic common sense. But as I've gone on in this space, I've realized what I think is common sense is attacking to other women.
I would not have wanted that to be public if it was me.
Happen all you want, but I felt for me that like a person who sitting with him, and none of y'all have actually heard his full vision.
Who the fuck is spamming in the no, there's one nigga spamming in the chat. Hold on, let me get rid of this nigga.
Is this a hoe? Boy, he met his bussy. His bussy ain't filled tonight.
Can I tell him?
Can one of y'all hit his bussy? Cause he's desperate.
No minds in the
desperate.
Chat. Listen. Can I tell you why I was displeased with you. Can I tell him?
He was mad at me when I made my video.
Hold up. The first time that we had a conversation.
Yes, we talked about it.
We talked about it because I said there's something that I had a particular issue with you is that when Kevin was not found and you went live, I did not like that you went live.
Yeah.
But we weren't. I mean, I've only met you.
We didn't know each other.
No, we didn't know each other at all. And I think Kevin had certain people that he would reach out to. And Kevin would mention you. And I'm sure with you, Kevin would mention me. But like we had never, talked or anything like that. Yeah. And I think when you went live and where we could not find him, at the time, not knowing you and then him saying, positive things about you, it made me upset at you. And I kept it funky with you when we talked the first time that I was upset with you because in my mind, like I did not know where he was, and I was calling him. It was no call back. You know what I'm saying? But but it fucked me up knowing being Kevin's friend and everything like that, because I would not have wanted that to be public if it was me.
So he was in his emotions that they couldn't find his daddy, and it just hurt him that she went live and capitalized on his death. If there's anything that I'm okay with her, that was fine. Get your coins.
You understand? So like, so I don't know. Things happen at certain times.
I loved Kevin. I loved him with all my heart, like not in a romantic way, but to me, I was protecting Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, JFK. Like I felt like I was because when I found out people were celebrating his death, I thought it was fake news. And for me,
Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, KFJ, this bitch has lost her goddamn mind. Like, hold up. Again, with the Bible, you're not supposed to be worshiping people on that level. You're not supposed to have idols, Melanie. You're not supposed to be worshiping men. Do you see, when people say male worship in our community, this is it in spades and on display. Like, really? I know that it's, she's getting her bag and all of that, but this is real. And there's young women and women who agree with her. And she loved him. Sure. No, I think that she is sad because she would not be featured on his platform because he's no longer here. He's dead. I was at quite a few of those celebrations and they were lit.
And for me, I know if I was in isolation trying to call people or figure out, I couldn't.
I talked to him the night before too.
Right. So to hear Kevin is dead, I didn't care what none of y'all thought. When it's my people, damn depths of earth cues, whatever it is, people rumors, I'm going to fight. And I don't care what nobody thinks about it. And I understand people didn't have that perspective of me. People didn't even videos. We never planned to talk about that. We never planned to ever talk or put this footage out or even talk about it. Stuff in conferences and
conversation was the live thing.
People are saying something happened to you or you did something. People who love you, I say, call it. Y'all, we're going to fight. We're going to get to the truth. I don't want me to do it live.
I don't want you to do it live.
Okay, I won't do it live. But I asked his mother, do you want me to take it down? She said no.
Okay.
She said, I love.
Because his
out
mother.
of all, I was hearing all these people celebrating
Shout out
my
to Kevin's
son's
mom.
death.
Shout out to
and
Kevin's
you
mom.
were-
Shout out to Kevin's daughter.
You were live trying to find my son. You were trying to find the truth about my son. And I was like, I'll take it down. I didn't take no super chats. I said, delete all that. But that's his legacy. I'm going to fight day and night until I find the truth and find justice for whatever's going on. But it's even hard to this day. I still don't understand. I still don't know.
It's probably, to me, it's the second hardest thing I have to go through publicly. The first hardest thing was me going through cancer. Second hardest thing was that shit. Especially I have a small family.
So the second hardest thing other than cancer and him at the doorstep of death was finding out that dusty ass Kevin Samuels had literally predicted how his life was going to end. Basically 50 something years old, hit the wall, bounced off that bitch right into the grave. And before that, he was with a 304 that was not a size 6. This is rich.
I'm not used to dealing with loss like that. And, it's so weird, like, even at this time, like, especially like being a content.
She is desperately trying to make some tears come, and somebody said it in the chat. Look at the fake cry. Yeah, she is pushing and pushing. Maybe she has some Vicks Vapor Rub in her purse beside her to help her along.
Content creator, and
And Kevin was a perfect gentleman. Let me just make this clear. Kevin was honorable and just so respectable even with me. Like, when I tell you this man was a gentleman to the highest level and wise and smart, like I've never seen before. Like, it was just such a good, I want to say fellowship. I'm using a biblical, like a Christian word. But it was just, I felt like I was, like, literally, I just started watching Malcolm X last night again. And I was like, my God, that's Kevin. I told him, I said, you're Malcolm X. In terms of relationships. And then, like, to lose him, like, I can't
crazy.
even talk about it. I still can't deal with this. Why I didn't go to his funeral? I cannot see Kevin in a casket. Are you
So I went to his funeral, and it was in Oklahoma. It was a private ceremony. It was a private setting. It was very weird and awkward to, because Kevin's fame was on a different level. Mm-hmm. Even us today is not nowhere near close to the fame of Kevin. And it's just, it's crazy to conceptualize his degree of fame and the degree of hate that was surrounded in his name. And, to hear that there were people at the funeral.
She trying hard.
Funeral in a private setting that we're not supposed to be there. Just talk about it in a very callous and a very, as if he's just like an enigma. But to us, he was like a real person. Was so fucking weird. It's tutorial about what happens when you gain fame and notoriety. Because like this shit is so weird. This shit is so unnatural. It's so not normal how people treat you. Irrespective of the humanity, the human being that you actually are, She
finally found a way to get some tears to come out her eyes, but I think it was one tear. So she took her hand and rubbed it all in her eye so the salt would burn her eye so she would start tearing up.
Weird. This shit is so unnatural. It's so not normal how people treat you. Irrespective of the humanity, the human being that you actually are, But But yeah, no, and I had so many people, like, even though I was there at the funeral, I had so many people talking about, why were you not at the funeral?
Now, he was setting up here talking about people being happy because Kevin Samuels ended up, like he said, that black women would. And the question is, where the fuck was his humanity in dealing with black women? Where was that? Instead of making fun of and talking down to and telling black women as a whole that our facial makeup, our features, the same features that Melanie got rid of with that plastic surgery, are not within the golden ratio. Where was his humanity? Where was his humanity when he was talking about a woman who makes six figures, who made more money than him, and she had a child, and telling her that she's going to die alone? Where was his humanity? Where was his humanity telling women to believe the man and not believe the child, seeing how child trafficking is going on and abuse is rampant? Where the F was his humanity? And then somebody had the nerve to say rest in peace and put some doves. He didn't go up, he went down.
Funeral.
I couldn't see that man in his casket. I'm sorry. Let's move on to the next thing. I want to talk about Kevin no more.
Should we even keep on finishing, or this should be the
All right, no, I can refresh. Oh, we just can't talk about Kevin no more. Like his funeral, I can't talk about that. I cannot talk about that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I didn't have to twerk it out.
You about to twerk it out?
I gotta twerk it out.
Wait, hold on. You about to twerk?
I gotta be a body.
Well, hold on. Oh.
I gotta twerk it out, guys.